Hi guys, welcome back once again in my YouTube channel. So guys, I hope you all are doing great and also enjoying my cursor video, right? So guys, in last video already I've discussed all three cursor, right? So enumeration, iterator and list iterator. One cursor remain, right? So that is what? A splitter. This splitter I will discuss in later video. Before this splitter discussion, I will discuss iterator cursor. We have one method, right? That is remove method. And same thing also in what? List iterator. Also we have what? One method that is remove. So both remove method is common in both what? Iterator and list iterator, right? So today I am going to discuss iterator remove method. So how we are going to use remove method with the help of iterator cursor. Complete video I will discuss only that thing. So how we are going to remove any specific data with the help of iterator cursor, because in iterator cursor what we have a method that is what? Remove method, right? Correct. So guys, so in this video I will explain. First we have some requirement. Okay, requirement in the sense, guys, so we have two requirement. One requirement is if you will have list of collection data, right? In that if we have a string type of data, right? So how we are going to remove a specific data, right? So first I will explain here what today agenda, right? What today our topic I am going to discuss here. So iterator cursor remove method, right? Remove method, right? So how we are going to use remove method, right? With the help of iterator cursor, correct? Okay guys, so guys, see, we will have two requirement. So requirement number first, requirement number first, what is first requirement, guys? So we will have list of a string. Okay, suppose if you have array, suppose if you have array list, right? In the array list, suppose we will have 4 string data. Suppose first data is John and second is Anup and third is Ajay and fourth is Adya, right? Suppose if you will have 4 string data, so if requirement is looks like we need to remove Adya from list of string or collection of data. From collection of data, that is what? List of string, right? So from list of string, if you are going to remove a specific, right, data, just like Adya, so on which basis we are going to remove this data? So that requirement number first, if you will have the list of string and if you are going to remove a specific data, then how we are going to remove this data, right? With the help of iterator cursor remove method. This is first requirement. Will show with example, means with our practical, with our real-time implementation, right? This is first requirement, guys. Guys, requirement number second. Requirement number second. So what requirement second, guys? So guys, this requirement is our real-time project. This example our real-time project level, right? I will show you what our requirement number 2, real-time project. Okay, right? So the requirement is what? If you will have employee object, suppose if you will have employee object, we have employee object, and employee object contain, okay, employee object contain, suppose what, emp id, right? Suppose emp id, and suppose it contains what, emp name, emp name, and suppose it contains what, emp address, right? Because such type of things we can get in our project level, right? Yes or no? This such type of example, this type of what, scenario you may get in project level, right? Suppose if you have object level, right? Suppose if you have employee object and employee contains employee id, employee name, employee address. So you need to remove. Suppose if requirement will come, if scenario may come, what you need to remove as per the employee id. The employee id is 100. The employee id, the employee which has the employee id is 100. Only we need to remove that employee from the what, employee object. Yes or no? So such type of things we will do in our implementation. I will show both the example end to end in front of you. Means we can use iterator cursor, okay, with the help of remove method. How we are going to remove a specific employee id with the help of iterator cursor using remove method. Okay, so these two things, guys, I will explain with id end to end. So guys, please be concentrated. Okay, it will be concentrated, so your understanding will become very easy, guys. Okay, and you will get such type of scenario in your project level, guys. As of now I am explaining an employee, might be you will get product, payment, anything, guys, book. Okay, so many such type of example you may what, get in your project level. So if you will concentrate, if you will what, understand what, then it will become very easy, guys, once you're going to get a chance to work with this such type of what, scenario in your project. So guys, without wasting time, I will start the implementation using our id. Correct, guys? So guys, see, so first I will explain scenario or required number first. Okay, so for that purpose I will create one class, right? I will create one class. The class name, get already I mentioned example, cursor example 3 already completed. So this is example number 4. So cursor example 4, right? Click main method, finish. So we will get our predefined what, class created, right? Okay, so our class is created by default. So guys, see, now what we are going to do, we will do, guys, first we will insert the data into the array list, right? After inserting the data into array list, what, we will remove a specific data as per our requirement. So guys, first what I will do, I will take array list, right? Array list, that is generic, guys. We have a string data, right? A string data al equals to what, new array list, that is generics, right? Correct? As of now we don't have any confusion, right? We have created the array list object. Now we are going to add some data. Suppose al dot add, that is, guys, suppose if we are going to add Sumit, just copy that and you will paste some more object like that, right? So Sumit first, and second is suppose Rohit, then suppose that is Pratik, that is Ayush, that is Akash, right? So right, this is our all string data we have, right? So guys, now what I have told, we can use iterator, right? We can use iterator. After reading the data, we are going to remove data, right? So first, what I will do, already I have explained 2 to 3 video earlier, right? So first we need to use the what, iterator, right? After using iterator means how we are going to read the data. After reading the data, as per our requirement, we can remove the data, right? Suppose if you want to remove data Akash, suppose our requirement is, if you need remove data from what, a string of list of a string, right? That Akash. Suppose requirement is what I have discussed, this requirement, right? Suppose if you have list of a string, right? So in that, if you are going to remove Adya, same guy here what I have shown you. So this is our list of a string object, right? So from that, if you are going to remove Akash, so how we are going to remove Akash from list of a string? So first we need to read the data with the help of iterator. Then we can use the remove method what we have in the iterator cursor, right? So guys, first what I explained earlier, first I need to create the what, iterator object, right? So guys, that purpose al dot iterator, right? We have it iterator, right? We have done this thing, right? After 1 minute guys, so after creating iterator, we need to hold, right? So we are going to go hold with the help of iterator only, right? Iterator, we can use here generic version, right? Because if you are going to generic version, that means we no need to typecast, right? That's why we are going to specifically define generic version, right? A string, right? So guys, we have defined, right? Imported, done, right? So already we have created the what, iterator object, right? So if you are going to use, if you want to create iterator object, we need to call the iterator method, right? Already I have discussed in earlier video. So guys, see, after that what we are going to do, we can use or we can check the data is available or not in the collection, right? For checking the data is available or not in the collection, what we have method in the iterator cursor guys? So we have has next method, right? We can use while. Guys, it's very simple. If you concentrate, if you listen very carefully, okay, and if you do practice from yourself, if you will do practice from yourself, then the writing the code becomes very easy. Otherwise, it becomes very tough. So guys, see what I can do. So itr dot, we have one method has next, right? See, has, it will automatically come guys. So has next came or not. This is the boolean result type, right? Boolean result type. If the data will be there in the collection, it will give true, otherwise it will give false, right? So guys, see what I will do now. After checking the data is there or not, so we can, if data is there, so we can read very happily, right? So itr dot, we have a method next, right? So next method we have, see, next method, right? So guys, this place I am going to use generic version of the iterator. So that's why we no need to typecast, directly we can hold in a string, right? Yes or no? So guys, a string equals to itr dot next. Yes or no? So that means we can hold the data in our string object, right? Okay. See guys, now our main work is started. Main thing is started. What our requirement first. So after reading the data, all data now we can read, right? So in string s object we have all data. So now requirement is we need to remove the data which is Akash, right? Any data we can remove. So as per our condition. So condition I need to put like this. If guys, this is the main point. Please concentrate. If s dot equals, there, right? You're going to call equals method, right? Equals what? Akash, I use anything, I put Sumit. Okay, this I am going to put here Sumit, right? So Sumit. If S means this object we have all the value, right? All the data, right? So I am going to compare. So if S dot equals Sumit, okay, so directly what we can do, itr dot remove, right? We have one method ready, remove, right? Good. See guys, I am not going to use braces, right? Because only we have one statement, only we have one statement, right? That's why we are not going to write any braces here. That is optional guys. If you have only one statement, we no need to write the braces for the if condition. Correct guys? So guys, after that you can print, right? Yes or no? You can print. So guys, what you're going to print? Now we to print this AL, not ITR guys. Okay. So are printing this list of a string. So what result will come guys? So in front of you, I will run the application and we'll see. Sumit is removing or not. Only as of now we can see 5 data we have. So in the console output we can see only 4 data. So in front of you, I will run the application and we can see the result. See guys, so only 4 data coming or not, but we have in the list of collection 5 data, right? Sumit is removed, right? Sumit is removed, yes or no? Sumit is removed, yes or no? You can see carefully guys. So only we have Rohit, Pratik, Ayush and Akash is there. So guys, that is the way how we can remove a specific data from list of a string or from collection. This is a collection, right? In AL means in A list we have collection of data. So from collection of data, how we are going to remove a specific data, right? With the help of iterator cursor and remove method, right? So we know very well, right? In iterator cursor we have remove method, right? Guys, this is a simple example, very generic. This such type of example or scenario generally we are not using in our project, but what the things, what scenario generally we are going to use in project, I will explain now. Correct guys? See. So guys, see what I have explained, what I have discussed that time. So requirement 2, what is real-time project? In real-time project, how we are going to use this scenario? Suppose guys, if you will have employee object, if you will have employee object with respective field, means employee ID, employee name and employee address. Suppose if you want to remove employee ID as a condition, okay, so suppose this employee ID is 100, okay, and employee name is suppose Suresh, okay, employee name is Suresh and their address is guys, suppose Hyderabad, suppose the address is Hyderabad. So you need to remove such type of employee. So you need to give some condition here, right? So same like that. So what I have given some condition here. Suppose the object equals to Sumit, but in that case we can use different condition, right? So that condition I will explain in example, right? So guys, for that purpose, first you should have employee object, right? So employee class first I need to create here. So guys, see, I am going to create one employee class, a class employee. I have created this class. We don't need any main method, right? So guys, created employee class, right? So guys, in this we have suppose int employee ID, right? emp id, right? And a string emp name, okay, and guys a string emp address, right? So guys, all fields we have in employee class, right? So with this field we are going to remove some data, right guys? Done. So guys, see, one thing keep in mind, and also might be you will know these things. So what I'm going to explain now. So you see, after creating this field, okay, so during object creation guy, I want to initialize the value. what I have told, during object creation I want to initialize the value. So guys, then object creation, which part will execute? Then object creation, which part will execute in our application? Constructor, right? Yes or no? So constructor is very, very important for this employee class, right? Because during object creation, definitely I want to initialize the value. Yes or no? So then object creation, which part will execute? Constructor. That's why we'll create constructor. So also guys, we know very well, right? So as of now, we are not going to create constructor manually, right? Because in our Eclipse IDE, it's given such type of flexibility. What? So we have somewhat approach, some way, so by which we can create directly what? Constructor, right? So guys, click here, you can come here, source, and you come here guys, here, generate constructor using field, click and generate here. See guys, so all the means what? We have created constructor, right? We have created constructor. Yes or no? You can see we have created constructor. So why constructor guys? Because during object creation we need what? Initialize the value. That purpose we have created here constructor. Great guys. So after this done guys, we will create one class where we can test, right? So come here. So this is cursor number example 5, right? So cursor example 5, right? This class we need main method because we are going to test the application, right? Done guys. So guys, see, come here. Same way guys, first we need to what? Create one array list, right? Right? So array list, and guys, this time we have employee object, right? This time we don't have the string object. Our requirement is looks like, right? So in this requirement we will have what? Employee object. That's why we'll create an employee, right? So employee already we have created it, and EMPS means so many employee, not one employee. So guys, new array list, in that we are going to put employee, right? Correct guys? Good. Done. So we have created employee object here, right? Okay guys, see guys, now what I'm going to do, I can add some employee. I can add some employee. I can add some employee in array list. So how guys? See here. So EMPS dot add data, add. So we'll create some new employee. So new employee already we have done. That's why guys, I have told this time. So if you are going to create a constructor, so you can initialize the value at what? During object creation, right? That's why guys, to come here. So we can put here 100 is the employee ID. 100 is the employee ID. And what is the employee name guys? Suppose employee name is what? Employee name is suppose Mohit. Okay, Mohit. And suppose this Mohit is staying in what? Bangalore. Okay, staying in Bangalore. Correct guys? Done. So guys, same way we can add some more employee, right? We can add some more employee. So that time employee ID is 101. And this is not this time Mohit. This time is Sneha. Right? Sneha, and she is staying in not Bangalore, she is staying in Hyderabad. Okay, and guys, that is third employee 102, and this time this is Pooja and she is staying in Pune. Okay, so let's see, we have 3 employees we have added in our array list. Okay, done. Same way guys, it's very simple. So now First we need to read the data with the help of iterator. So how we can create iterator guy? Iterator object. So call what? emps dot iterator. Great, done. So we can hold where in our iterator employee object, right? Yes or no? Iterator employee object. One minute. So iterator itr. Great, it's done guy. Yes or no? So we have created iterator object, right, for the employee, right? Yes. After done this guy, what we are going to do? We can read the employee object. So first we need to check the employee objects are there or not. Yes or no? For that purpose, what method we are going to use? Already we use has next, right? So guys, how we are going to use? So we can take while, right? And you can take guy itr dot what? Hash next this method. If data see, we will have 3 employee object. Definitely we have data, right? So what we can read it, right? We can read the data. So by which method we can read data guy? With the help of next method, right? So itr dot next method guy. See, you can see here next method. So we are using here guy generic. We're going to use generic version. So no need to typecast, right? No need to typecast. Directly we can hold in employee object, right? So employee equals to what? Itr dot next. So we can hold the employee object, right? Right. So I see after reading the data, we have some requirement, right? What requirement? The employee ID. We need to remove such employee ID. Which employee ID is 101. Suppose if requirement is coming in the project, right? So after filtering the data, if you will have huge amount of employee object, after filter the data, you need to remove only the employee ID which has 101. The employee which employee ID is 101, only you need to remove from the what? List of employee. Okay. So guys, that time what you need to do? Then what you need to do? Good guys. So guys, see, for that purpose, what I am going to write? Concentrate. So I am giving one condition guys, right? If what? If so already we have the employee this object at E. So E dot guys, E dot what? Employee ID. Yes or no? E dot employee ID equal to, right? I'm going to compare, that is 101. The employee ID, which employee ID is 101. Okay, that employee ID we can remove it. So itr dot remove. Yes or no? So now what? This ID, this employee will be removed from our list of employee. Okay, guys. Suppose if you want to remove some other condition, like means suppose the employee, we need to remove such employee, the name is Pooja. Suppose requirement is also it made like that, you need to remove such employee, then her name is Pooja, right? So guys, same we can do one more condition here. Suppose what? If E dot employee name, they are not employee name, because you are going to remove with help of employee name, right? So E dot employee name dot equals, right? What employee guy? So Pooja, right? So you can give here name of Pooja, right? Yes or no? So means what? This the name of employee Pooja will remove from the list of what? Employee, right? So we can remove what? Itr dot what? Remove. It's very simple guy. It's very simple. If you understood the way, right? So you see, after removing these two, so Pooja also removed, and 101, this employee also removed. Only we will have one employee, right? That is Mohit. So we can print that one. So how we are going to print, guys? We can take for each loop, right? Already I've told you. If you are going to print data, so we can use for each loop, right? So we can use for, right? Yes or no? So we have employee, right? Employee if, and we have employee, right? Correct, guys. So how are we going to print the object? So first what I will do, sys out, right? And guys, we are going to print, suppose e dot employee ID, right? E dot employee ID. Then guys, there what? Employee name also there. So e dot emp name there, right? Emp name. Then guys, last what we have, employee address. So you can write e dot emp address as well. Correct? So this thing we can print very easily. So guys, as of now, as per requirement, we have removed these two data, right? So as per the name and as per the ID. Correct? As per the name and as per the ID, both data already we have removed as per our condition, right? So we can get only one result, right? So that is 100 Mohit Bangalore. Correct? So guys, we can run the application in front of you. We'll see the result. Results coming expected or not. So our result should be, guys, this one, 100 Mohit Bangalore. So guys, just I'm running the application in front of you. We'll see the result. It's coming expected or not. See guys, coming or not? 100 Mohit Bangalore. But you can confuse. Don't worry. I will give some space, guys. That's why it's not coming properly. So don't confuse. Okay. See guys, now it will come as very expected. 100 Mohit Bangalore. Coming or not, guys? Because we have removed these two data, right? We removed these two data. Okay? That's why we could see only one result, right? That is Mohit, means 100 employee ID, Mohit and Bangalore. Guys, see, such type of requirement you may get also in project level, in your project implementation. So you may use such type of concept in your project. It's very simple, guys, right? If you concentrate, if you focus, and if you do practice a lot, then you will master of the cursor concept, guys. You will become a master of the cursor. You can't feel what? Any confusion. You can't get any issue while you're implementing cursor concept in your project. That's why, guys, I'm repeatedly telling you, guys, you will do more practice and you will get more knowledge. You will get more confident. Correct, guys? So guys, that is our requirement first and two, what I have explained here. So that's it in this video, guys. If you like the video, please like, share, subscribe and do comment as well, guys. Okay, so in coming video I will explain so many things about what list iterator, because in list iterator cursor we have multiple methods, guys. 9 methods already we have discussed, right? So all the methods I will explain one by one. 4 methods already I have discussed in that list iterator video, but remaining 5 methods I will explain one by one with all example, guys. Thank you, guys. Bye bye. We'll meet very soon in next video. As of now, take care yourself. Bye bye.